This could possibly be the best way to drink bourbon or whiskey. Today, we're gonna find out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Today, we're gonna be doing a unique review of a wooden whiskey glass. Today, we're gonna be talking about Artisan Oak. They made the first ever wooden whiskey nosing glass. As you can tell, it looks very similar to a glencairn. Now this is obviously different. It's made of premium oak and it is charred on the inside just like you would find on a normal barrel. Now I've checked out the company's website. They don't do just this glass. They also do tumblers and shot glasses, things like that. But this is a unique, one-of-a-kind kind of product, and I had to give it a review. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna let you know if it's gonna be worth picking up versus a glencairn or just whatever other whiskey glasses used. I'm gonna use these two to compare each other. Now right off the bat, the feel of this, it feels heavy, it feels nice. It doesn't feel like cheap, thin wood that's gonna fall apart. It feels good in the hand. The glass, you know, that always felt good. But this feels different. It feels, I don't know, I'm just getting a little bit of manly vibes on it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the wood, maybe it's got the flannel going. I don't know, but it feels good in the hand. Now with no whiskey on it, obviously I want to tell like if it has any kind of oak notes to it. Obviously you smell just normal wood, but you get a little bit of that char feeling just by smelling the glass. There's nothing in it yet, but I want to see how it interacts with the whiskey. And for this one, I did choose the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It's 116 proof. I feel like I would be able to tell the difference from this bottle. I drink this one quite often, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a little pour. Nothing crazy. And then I'm gonna pour a little bit in the Glen as well, just so that way we can do a little side by side. Now just a disclaimer, this whiskey glass is not out yet. I believe they're gonna open up either a pre-order or their wait list on October 1st, 2025. So if you're watching this afterwards, head to the website, see if it's available. But I do know they have a pretty long wait list. But if this is something you wanna go get, then maybe head over there. Now this company did send it to me. They said, hey, give us an honest review. And I'm gonna let you know if it sucks or not. Just so you know, like if it sucks, it is what it is. But if it's great, this could be the best way to drink whiskey. It already feels like, I love the Glencairn glass. Don't get me wrong, but I love the look and the feel of this in my hand. I'm not like hyping it up. It feels nice, it feels classy. Let's go ahead and go in for the first little nosing of the whiskey glass. Now right off the bat, obviously, Wild Turkey in general has a great nose, but one of the things it kind of lacks is like a little bit of oak. Me personally, one of my favorite bottles ever is Woodford's Double Oak. I love the oak. I love the oak tannins. That's my jam. But when you dive into the nose of this one, right off the bat, it feels like it has a little bit more oak. It feels different. Now, if we do it side by side, let's see how this one's going. Oh, yeah, there's so much extra on that. Like this is nice, sweet, a little light. Obviously got that distinguishing Wild Turkey note to it. But on this one, everything feels a little bit more spicier, if that makes sense, right? I think it's the oak tannin part of it, but it's not like drastic, but there is a difference for sure. Now, I wonder if it's gonna affect the taste at all. So let's go ahead and dive into the taste real quick of the wooden whiskey glass. I feel like there could be, but let's go into this one real quick. There's definitely more of a difference on the nosing, but as far as taste goes, let me do one more, be professional here. I don't know if it's supposed to do this, maybe I'm just crazy. The higher proof, the ethanol in the glass is a lot more prominent on the palate versus it in the whiskey glass. I don't know what that would have to do with anything, but that's just what I'm getting. Overall, I like this whiskey glass so far. I will say the only part that I'm gonna kind of critique it here on is this mouthpiece, right? It's a little thicker than I'm used to versus the Glencairn having this nice little thin piece up at the top. It makes it easier just to sip on. This one being a little bit thicker, I'd say that's my only complaint so far, but it kind of adds to the experience. Took another sip here. It's nice. I like it. I think it's unique. I think this is gonna be great for the holidays. This would be like a gift. I don't know the price of it yet. It's getting released when they release it on October 1st. I imagine it's gonna be a premium price because it is considered a premium product. Now let's go into the care of this product. Because I know a lot of people go, well, how long is it gonna last? Can you put it in the dishwasher? Can you microwave it? I don't know who would ask that, but you know what I mean? Like people ask weird things. So It says important tips. Let your tumbler sit and acclimate for a few hours after delivery. Did that. I got it this morning, so we did that. Next says, do not leave your whiskey sit in the tumbler for more than 4 hours plus. First off, guys, if you are letting your whiskey sit for 4 hours plus, there's something wrong with you anyway. Go ahead and take a sip, finish the glass. There's no need to wait. It says, do not put in the dishwasher, refrigerator, or microwave. Between uses, also store in a temperature-controlled area, which means like don't leave it in your car or don't put it in the freezer or anything like that. Now for care after it being used, like when you're getting done drinking, you're like, all right, what do I do with this now? Do I wash it? What do I do? So it says immediately after use, rinse by hand with warm, not hot water. Wipe out the excess liquid and turn it upside down to dry, just like you would any other glass, right? After it's been dried, lightly apply the wood rub to the interior and the exterior. And they do supply this little wood rub. I guess it's going to be something you put on the outside or the inside. It's apparently made with beeswax, essential oil, and food grade products. So it is safe to drink and eat and all that kind of stuff. I don't advise, taking a spoonful and eating it, but I mean, it's what you're supposed to do. Then it says it's important, after each use, apply the wood rub as mentioned above to make sure the product stays at high quality. If you don't, obviously the wood's gonna start kind of expanding and it's gonna get cracks and things like that, just like you would with any other wood product that you're using in this kind of capacity. You wanna keep the things you spend your money on, you wanna keep them nice. That's why they supply this. I appreciate that because I probably wouldn't have went and bought it myself. So if it comes with it, I'm all about it. I'll take care of it. But overall, I think my thoughts on this is gonna be, this is not something you're gonna stock the bar with a bunch of these, unless you got deep pockets, because I imagine this isn't gonna be super cheap. But would be really great around the holidays to gift to somebody that is into whiskey, or buy it for yourself, treat yourself. But I like the glass. I think this will be something that I use pretty often, honestly. It would be kind of like that go-to glass, as long as it kind of stays at the higher quality and I keep up with the beeswax stuff. But, I think I need two, right? Because I can't, like, if somebody comes over, they gotta experience. I'm not gonna share my glass with them. You know what I mean? So I think coming out with like a 2-pack. Now this is obviously their oak version. I believe word on the street is they're coming out with the cherry version as well. It's supposed to be either sweeter or oakier. I'm not 100% sure. So check out their website. I'll link it down below. If you want one of these, I'm not getting paid for this by any means, but links down below. Check them out. Get on the wait list if you want one. And again, I will be drinking this live on Friday, so if you guys want to come check it out, ask some questions about it, feel free. I'll be live. I go live every Friday at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time. But again, let me know your thoughts down below on this glass. Do you think this is something that you would like, you would pick up, or are you like, no, I like to drink my stuff in a tall highball glass mixed with Coca-Cola? So either way, ladies and gentlemen, if you like videos like this, like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I will see you on the other side. Peace.